Hello. So I'm gonna do the January astrology, and I'm gonna tell you about the January 26th astrology. I'm gonna tell you about the unique things I noticed. I'm also recording this video to share this because I get more views that way. Okay. January 1st, Mercury enters Capricorn. Communication and let's say it's highlights around the concept of stability, of creating stability. It's ironic because during this time is actually when I lost that stability. But let's say Capricorn is during the season I lost stability, so to speak, because of the fact that I lost my job. And this is actually probably kind of like my curse month to lose my job. My curse month because of the fact that in December 2023, in the same month, I lost my other job. And and lo and behold, I lost my job during this month, December 2025. And so it's ironic because that's when Capricorn, the sign of Capricorn, the sun in Capricorn is during like the end of December, which is irony that that's happening because Capricorn is about stability, creating stability. So January 1st, Mercury enters Capricorn is communication and intellect around the concept of creating stability. January 3rd, Moon in Cancer, conjunction Jupiter Cancer. When I think of Jupiter and Cancer, I think about how the big world changes regarding home life, emotions, and stuff like that happens when during Jupiter and Cancer, and that's actually when I moved for a month to Hawaii when I was in Hawaii for a month during that time when Jupiter was in Cancer. So Moon in Cancer conjunction Jupiter Cancer, the Moon in Cancer is gonna activate this Cancer as Jupiter in Cancer, so it's gonna make the Cancer more powerful. So it's gonna make you focus on home life and stuff like that, how to revamp and change my home life. It's actually interesting because that's actually my focus is actually changing my home life or moving out. So Cancer, January 3rd, Cancer full moon. It's basically the time to capitalize on the energy of Cancer and to capitalize on your ability to create a good home life, emotions, privacy, sensitivities in your life. January 6th, Sun in Capricorn, conjunction Venus in Capricorn. Capricorn is about creating stability. So you're going to prioritize creating stability in your relationship, and the Sun in Capricorn is going to help accentuate that. January 7th, Venus Capricorn. However, now in my personal life, I'm not in a relationship. I ended a relationship after a month of being in one. So it's not really, I guess, applicable in my life, or I can see how, because I prioritize stability or create stability in a relationship, I can see how it is practical because I'm doing things to create a relationship. January 7th, Venus Capricorn conjunction Mars Capricorn. Mars about taking action, so you're going to take action in the context of creating stability, which will be conjunction in Venus Capricorn, which is about emotions and love and romance, is created in the context of creating stability. Create stability in the context of love and romance, emotions. January 9th, Sun in Capricorn, conjunction Mars in Capricorn. Sun is about, or Capricorn is about creating stability, so there's going to be extra emphasis on the concept of you creating stability with the Sun in Capricorn conjuncting the Mars Capricorn, and that's actually relevant to my life because of the fact that I'm actually creating job stability by finding jobs during this time, so that's relevant in that way. Um, Venus in Capricorn opposite Jupiter in Cancer. This is interesting because I've actually, let me just tell you. So, Jupiter in Cancer, well, yeah, I'm actually trying to revamp or change my home life completely where I move out to maybe Hawaii. So, I think still possibly, but I want to save money for that. But I'm thinking that as a possibility, depending on what happens here. That's because of the fact that of the growth that's happening there and somebody invited me to live with them there. And so and so and so this goes actually, so Jupiter in Cancer goes opposite of Venus Capricorn. So this desire to create a change in home life is actually going opposite with the context of creating stability in the context of relationships. So your desire to create stability is actually going to go against the grain of you changing your home life with the Jupiter in Cancer, and that makes complete sense. Is that I want to create stability first before changing my home life and stuff like that. So that makes sense. The astrological alignment makes sense for me. January 10th, Sun in Capricorn opposite Jupiter in Cancer. So your desire to create stability is going to go against the grain of you actually doing things to change your home life or your emotions or your private emotions, privacy in the context of home life and stuff like that. Let's see. January 10th, Sun in Cancer, Capricorn, opposite Jupiter in Cancer. Oh yeah, we'll already remember that. So January 10th, Mars in Capricorn, opposite Jupiter in Cancer. So you're gonna have the ability. You're gonna actually do actions in your life to create stability in your life, but it's gonna actually go opposite or against the grain of your desire to change your home life, which is Jupiter in Cancer. So it's gonna be the worldly or the big world things regarding emotions, home life, and sensitivity. January 10th or January 10th, last square moon Libra. So with last square moon in Libra, it's actually time to clear up energy. So whatever you do to clear up energy and to create harmony with a Libra in a sign is beneficial with the last quarter moon. Kind of like emptying out the closet. January 14th, Mercury in Capricorn opposite Jupiter in Cancer. So you're gonna be communicating. You're gonna use communication and intellectualization to create stability in your life, but it's gonna go against the grain of your Jupiter in Cancer, which is the big world things regarding emotions, privacy and emotions, sensitivities, and home life. January 17th, Venus Aquarius. So there's something new that I read about Venus Aquarius in regards to the astrological alignment. Venus Aquarius means that you're gonna actually expand your social circle and you're gonna expand you're gonna expand your friendship circle, and that's interesting that the Aquarius has to do with the expansion of your friendship circle, social circle. I thought it would mean that Aquarius is about the new ideas and the new possibilities, innovation regarding friendships and love. So I think expanding your social circle will be part of that. Venus Aquarius, January 19th, or no, January 18th, Mercury, Capricorn, conjunction Mars, Capricorn, you're gonna do a lot of communication and intellectualization around the concept of screen stability, but you're also going to take action regarding stability, which is Mars Capricorn conjunction Mercury and Capricorn. January 18th, Capricorn new moon. It's time to prioritize what you're going to do in the next month in the future. And you're going to prioritize what you're going to do for the next month by focusing on stability, which is a Capricorn, focusing on the concept of creating stability. January 19th, Sun enters Aquarius, so it's going to be time to create this kind of like ideation in the world where you're going to create innovations, or you're going to create you're going to explore new ideals, you're going to explore, let's say, this type of idea of humanitarianism as well, and helping others, I guess. But you're going to have this innovation type of aspect in life with the Sun entering Aquarius. January 19th, Venus Aquarius, conjunction Pluto Aquarius. Pluto is about rebirth, so there's going to be a rebirth in consciousness around the concept of creating this creating these new ideas, new philosophies, new innovations. It's going to be conjunction Venus Aquarius. So these new philosophies, ideas, illustrations are going to conjunct your desire to expand your social circle, expand your relationship life and love life and stuff like that. January 20th, Mercury enters Aquarius means that your communication aspect of you and your intellectualization is being around creating these new ideas, new innovations, humanitarianism, and ideals, stuff like that. January 21st, Sun in Aquarius, conjunction Mercury Aquarius. All the energy is going to be around ideals and new innovations, but it's going to be accentuating the communication, intellectualization aspect of capitalizing on those new ideas and innovations. January 22, Mercury in Aquarius, conjunction Pluto in Aquarius. So your intellectualization, communication around the new ideas that you have in life is going to be conjunct the rebirth process of these new ideas. Or it's going to be activated with this rebirth process of new ideas. Mars, January 23rd, Mars enters Aquarius, so you're going to take action regarding new ideas, creating new ideas and innovations regarding life. Expanding your horizons regarding certain things. January 23rd, Sun in Aquarius, conjunction Pluto in Aquarius. This specifically energy around creating, expanding your horizons, creating new ideas, innovations, ideals, is going to be, of course, this is all the same thing, is going to be activate this rebirth in consciousness regarding that subject, in the Pluto. January 21st, first quarter moon in Taurus, so it's going to be a kind of like a preparation time for the next month where you're going to create Taurus, which is sensuality, but also stability, but it's also sensual pleasures as well, and fun regarding life. January 26th, Neptune enters Aries. Your dreams, illusions, and desires is going to be around taking action. January 27th, Mars in Aquarius, conjunction Pluto Aquarius. You're going to take action regarding new ideas, innovations, and it's going to be in alignment with rebirth of those new ideas, which is common that these astrological alignments are the same and similar, and I'm going to see how it's applicable to my life. January 29th, Mercury in Aquarius, conjunction Venus Aquarius. So of course you're gonna have this love and romance part of life of new ideas, innovations is gonna be going hand in hand with your communication, intellectualization of those new ideas. And January 3rd, Moon in Cancer conjunction Venus Cancer. Ironically, something's wrong because Venus was in Aquarius, all of a sudden it's in Cancer. But it says Venus Cancer is Moon in Cancer conjunction Venus Cancer. Interesting. But anyway, that's the astrological events for January. Yep.